Hey guys, Andrew Davidson here, and welcome back to another As Per My Ability video. If you like what we do here, please subscribe, hit the bell, so you can get some notifications when we do post videos in the future. So for this video, I want to talk about when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I went to the library at the elementary school I went to, and I checked out every single one of these books. They were called Choose Your Own Adventure. Now, how Choose Your Own Adventure worked is that you would read through the book. It would be a story, essentially, and at certain points, the narrative would stop, and it would allow you to choose your own adventure. Do you, A, go up the ladder, or B, go around and go through the window? And depending on what you, as the reader, chose, it would change your story. So if you went up the ladder, you would now be on the roof, and you would have that story going on. If you went in through the window, you'd be inside the house, and you'd have that stuff going on. And so it was very interactive. It was very innovative at the time. Like I said, I checked out every single one of these books. There was a gunslinger Western one that I really loved. I checked that one out multiple times and read through it multiple times. Sometimes you could die. You could pick the wrong answer, like you go up the ladder and the ladder slips and falls and like kills you, and then you're dead, and then you start over, and next time you go through the window. That didn't happen every single time, but there were some times where it was like, you're dead, your game is over, or your story is over, and your goal was to get to all these decisions that would lead you to the end, right? Like you win the end of the story. You've accomplished whatever you're trying to accomplish in the books. So I'm going to talk about some games, because we talk about games here. And so I'm going to talk about the Choose Your Own Adventure games, board games, by Z-Man Games. Now, at the time of recording this, there are only 2 out right now, although I don't see any sign of them stopping, really. So I really look forward to more of them coming out and having a whole series of them on my collection and whatnot. So I'm going to talk about the 2 that I have a little bit. Now, one of them I have played, and the other one is still in the shrink wrap. I have not played it yet. But this is just going to be a quick video talking about them. So the first one that they put out is called House of Danger. This is one I actually have played through. And I don't know if you can see, but they have kind of gamified it a little bit with giving you a board and some tokens and stuff. So essentially, it is the same idea of making choices. Do you go up the ladder? Do you go through the window? Stuff like that. But there's also a board that represents certain powers and certain abilities or certain items that you've come across. There's cards, like items that you can find along the way. So they kind of took the idea of Choose Your Own Adventure, and they really gamified it into a game. And so House of Danger is the first one. This one's quite bizarre. You go into a house that's got a bunch of weird like things that really can't happen in a house, like supernatural things or rivers that go on forever, even though you're inside this House of Danger. There are many ways for you to die in this one. I wouldn't necessarily classify this as a hard game. You can always just kind of go back and just make a different decision. So it's more about the experience and about the story than actually being like, this is a game, like we're playing this game or whatever. It's just more of an experience, learning about the story. So this is one that I've played, House of Danger. It's for 1 or more players, ages 10 and up. I played it solo. I did play it with a group of people. These are really great solo, or maybe with a partner, I guess, with one other person. If you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, best friend or something, I would play it with a partner. I would not play it with a whole group of people because, again, it comes down to making decisions, choices that people might disagree on or something or whatever. But if you play by yourself or if you play with a partner, it's much faster. You can go, oh, I think we could do this. Or, hey, we got this bottle opener, so we can open this bottle. And so you put things together like that. The other one is called War with the Evil Power Master. I have not played this. It still has the shrink wrap on it. I've not gotten a chance to play this one at all. From what I can tell, they've really, I can't really see, they've really upgraded the board as far as it looks like there's more of a board in here that you kind of move around and you keep track of more stuff. So they've kind of ramped up the, I don't know if you would say complexity, but ramped up what's going on and what you get inside these boxes. I have not played this one yet, but it looks like it pretty much keeps the same structure of all the other ones, House of Danger and whatnot. So these are the two that are out right now. So final thoughts before I sign off, keep this video short. Who are these games for? They're really for people that just want a story. They're really not for gamers, as I mentioned earlier. There's not a whole lot of game. There's a little bit of dice roll in the first one. Again, I'm not sure how the second one exactly plays, but it was probably very familiar to the first one, or similar. So if you want just kind of a cool experience that you can play by yourself, maybe late at night, and play through a story and try to find your way out of the house, or try to find your way to whatever objective that you're supposed to do, I highly recommend it. If you are a gamer that you want to have a lot in your game and you don't necessarily care about having a good story experience like reading a book, it's probably not for you. These games are cheap. They do sell them at Target. They're not like obscure to find. I bought both of these at Target, I think, or one of them, and then the other one I think I bought at a game store. And so yeah, that's kind of my little mini review rant, I guess, about Choose Your Own Adventure by Z-Man Games. So that's going to be it for me for this video. Hopefully you check these out, or if you've already played them, maybe you can leave a comment about War with the Evil Power Master and tell me what you think of it, since I haven't played it yet. But other than that, that's all for me today. Hopefully you'll check these games out and come back and see us for another video. So I'm Andrew Davidson. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all at the next video. Bye.